please follow me. I will introduce another tool mill for you. So you can see here, we have so many CNC machines to produce molds and rosin. You can see this have the mold at here. You can see the surface is really smooth and more precision. And this is mold just at the laser machine, not through the CNC machine. Now we have the CNC machine more than 20 cents. And this year we are planning to add more CNC machine in this workshop. So we have many rosin waiting to arrange shipment. Okay, let's go to the tool mill, the top of the tool mill. Okay, now you can see we have arrived to the top of the tool mill. This is JG60. JG60 can do from the 1.5 inch to 4 inch. And the thickness can do from 0.5 to 3 mm. And this uncoiler for JG16 tool mill. This is a single side design, and one side can bear 3 tons coil. It's really strong and big. And you can see this coils for this machine. You can see the thickness is really thicker. Okay, let's move to the main part for the tool mill. Now you can see the coils already entered the main machine. And this is the logo stamping device for the tool mill. Now this time our engineer didn't asking the logo stamping test. But here you will install the one alloy wheel at there and push it to make the logo stamping. For the arrangement, JG40 is little different with the JG16. JG16 is 3-3-1-5 arrangement. JG40 is 3-3-1-4. So they have the 5 standards for JG16 because JG16 will do the thicker thickness, so they have the much pressure. So we need to add one more standard at the sizing section to make the shape corner more perfect. Okay. Now the engineer already installed the molds in the machine. You can see the mold is really big, and because now the customer is testing the size is 18 by 18. And the standard design is little different with the smaller machine that the Kony introduced. This is the normal design with ball bearing. If you use the ball bearing, you will take around 3 to 4 hours to change the molds. If you use the needle bearing, then will take around 2 hours to change the bearing. Let me show you the picture of the needle bearing and the ball bearing. It's different. Okay. You can see here very clear. This is the needle bearing. They have the screw on the side. You can take it out really easy. But for the ball bearing, you need use the spinner to take out the screw and change all these things and take out the standards. And this now is the welding section. Now we are using the UT800 model because the thickness is really thick, so must be use this to welding the coils. And usually we will use the good quality welding torch installed at here to help customer to make the welding line more perfect. And now and this is our electricity cabinet. You can see here is the 4-sun YSH channel. This is our logo YSH. There has many buttons on the surface. You can see here is the power off, power on, water pump, major portal on, and grinder 1, grinder 2, grinder 3. You can push the buttons to control the cabinet. And here is the switch to open the cabinet. It's really easy. Wow, there have so many cables inside, and this is the inverter. We are using the Japanese brand at here. It's really complicated. Okay, let's do the turn off. And this is the cable. So usually we will provide these cables for customer to install the machine. Our engineer also will go to your factory to help you to install the tube mill. But there has the salary, and you need to respond for the round trip ticket and for the food and the hotels. And now let's move to the grinding section. You can see the grinding section has a little different with the ZG40. For ZG40, because it produces a small tube, so he only have the two grinding section, but we have the 3 grinding section. And this customer also choose the low-mo design. Low-mo design is adjust the flap wheel up and down by manual by hand. But we also have the 2 others grinding section. It's automatic type. You can see here. This is a manual type. You can see the hand wheel adhere to adjust the flap wheel up and down by hand. And this is open type automatic grinding section. They have the 2 motor at here, small motor, big motor, and this is control cabinet at there. You can control the flap wheel up and down by motor, and also you can use by hand. But this type is medium type. We have the higher grinder. Another one is closed type. Yeah. This is another type is the fully automatic grinding section in closed type. You can see here the grinding box is 4 closed, like the 3 box. So if the flap wheel start running, they have some dust will flow to the air. But if you use the box, the table will be kept really clean, very clean. And you also can adjust the flap wheel up and down by motor. And you also where they have the arm system to remind you the flapper is the bottom up. Then you can change the flap wheel on time. So guys, if you have inquiry for our product, you can click the follow. We are 4-sun YSH2 Mill and Mold Corporation Limited, and give us the likes or send inquiry to us. We will confirm you as soon as possible. And please remember, we have the 4% discount in this month. next week, 4% only. So if you have inquiry, please send us the inquiry as soon as possible. You will get the big discount and get the big surprise. Okay, let's move to the sizing section. For sizing section, as I said, for JG60 have the 5 standards at here. For sizing section, we make the round shape to the square shape. They will follow. They will enter to the turkey head. For square pipe, we will install 2 turkey heads because they have the need more pressure to make the shape corner perfect. If you make the round shape only, we will only install 1 turkey head. For JG16, the turkey head is very big. And we will see the major motor and the reduction gearbox installed as the sizing section. And you will see this time we are using the industrial gearbox. Industrial gearbox is merely for the thickness. Thickness is usually for JG60 only can do the square pipe in 2.5 mm. But if you use the industrial gearbox, it can do 3 mm thickness. And this time, this customer, and if you want to improve the power firm, you also can install the 2 major motor and 2 reduction gearbox. It will be made better to extend your machine use life. So you can see the whole machine is a 3-3-1-5 arrangement. It's a special design for JG60. Okay, let's move to the cutting section. The cutting section is abrasive cutting machine. As we know, there have the 2 types cutting machine. One is abrasive cutting machine like this. One is called mental saw cutting machine. Let me show you the picture. Okay, this is a mental saw cutting machine. You can see the cutting head is different with the abrasive cutting head. And you will see the difference is the mental saw cutting machine cutting surface is really smooth. Here, very smooth. There have no bone, no need, will not hold my finger. And if you choosing the abrasive cutting machine, they have the burns on the cutting surface. You can see they have the burn. It makes the cutting surface is bright. It's easy to hold my fingers. So that is different. For the abrasive cutting machine, maybe for the carbon steel, it can be saved the production cost. But for the abrasive cutting machine, the cost is lower. But for the mental saw cutting machine, you can get the more perfect cutting surface. The pipe quality is also higher. So guys, this is JG60 I introduced. JG60 it can do from 1.5 inch to 4 inch. The thickness can do from 0.5 to 3 mm. So if you, for the normal design, maybe the square pipe thickness only can do the 2.5 mm, but for the stronger design, such as you add the industrial pipe, industrial gearbox, and the two reduction gearbox and two major motor. Then you can do the square pipe in 3 mm very easy. So except the JG16, you will also have the major 3 models, JG40, JG50, JG16. JG40 is can do from the 0.5 inch to 2 inch. Thickness can do 0.3 to 2 mm. And for the JG50, it can do from 1 inch to 3 inch. And the thickness can do from the 0.5 to 2.5 mm. Okay, this is the JG60 I introduced. And now you can see we also have many tool mill put on the workshop. More than 10 lines waiting to arrange shipment. We have sold 46 countries now, such as Russia, India, Bangladesh, Korea, Armenia, Romania, Colombia, and Thailand, Vietnam, and for South Africa, like Algeria. For this machine, our customer is from the Algeria, and we also have customer from the Egypt. So we have so many customers around the world. So don't worry, and we also have the 5 branch office in China, in Vietnam, and in India. So don't worry about the after sales service. We will provide the best service for you. And for now, for this machine, some from the Bangladesh, some from the Algeria, and some for the India, and also have the domestic market order. So guys, if you have the inquiry to us, please click the follow. We are from the 431 SH2 Mill and Mold Cooperation Limited. Give us a like or send us the inquiry. We'll confirm you as soon as possible.